Another dramatic development in the Mayor Rob Ford story. He is caught in a video rant threatening murder.
An arrest has been made in the death of Christopher Skinner, and Justin Bieber wreaks havoc in Brazil. Humber News starts now.
Hello, it's Thursday, November 7th. Welcome to Humber News, coming to you from the Broadcast Center here at the North Campus. I'm Caroline Brown. Thanks for joining us.
And I'm Natalie Stoberman. Ahead on our show, we have all your news, sports, and entertainment highlights, as well as your 5-day weather forecast. But first, Caroline has our top story.
The mayor is responding this afternoon to the release of a new video published by the Toronto Star. The video shows Rob Ford behaving erratically, pacing and throwing up his arms during a rant, and he threatens to murder someone. Here is a short excerpt of what he said. And a warning, the language is explicit.
15 minutes. I need 15 minutes.
Too much time.
No, I need
5 minutes.
No, I'm not doing it for 5. No.
Give me the phone. I'll make it.
No holds barred, brother. He dies or I die, brother. Brother, you've never seen me fucking go, brother. You know, brother? But when he's down there, I'll rip his fucking throat out. I'll poke his eyes out. I will fuck when he's dead.
It's unclear who he's talking to or exactly who he's talking about. Rob Ford said in a scrum he is embarrassed and says he was inebriated at the time the video was filmed. The Star article says the newspaper purchased this video. It also says there is no suggestion it is the second video that the Toronto police have spoken about. We will continue to follow developments in this story.
Toronto police have finally made an arrest in the brutal 2009 death of Christopher Skinner. Sergeant Stacey Gallant made the announcement in a news conference this morning.
The accused was 19 years old at the time of the offense, and he is a resident of Etobicoke. Augustin Alexander Caruso, C-A-R-U-S-O, now 23 years old, stands charged with second-degree murder.
Police say the ongoing investigation has revealed there were 6 people in the vehicle. 2 of them were women. Skinner was trying to hail a cab after leaving his sister's birthday party in the entertainment district.
An interaction took place, at which time the male occupants exited the vehicle and proceeded to knock Chris to the ground. He was then assaulted by being punched and kicked while he was on the ground. The males then re-entered this black Ford Explorer, and the driver drove directly over Christopher Skinner, causing his death.
The accused was arrested Wednesday, and police say 2 more arrests are expected.
I can say I'm disappointed to say that in the 4 years of this ongoing investigation, none of the individuals that did not participate in any way in the death of Chris Skinner chose to come forward on their own. They instead kept this information to themselves and lived with it for the past 4 years.
Augustin Caruso is scheduled to appear in court today.
The Toronto police officer charged in the death of Sammy Yatim will face a police disciplinary committee today. Constable James Forcillo is expected to appear under the Police Services Act for his actions. Forcillo was charged with second-degree murder in the death of 18-year-old Yatim. Yatim was shot multiple times and tasered on a streetcar on July 27th.
Toronto Police Chief Bill Blair is proposing to add 184 tasers to the police force today. Final voting for Blair's request will only come if the Police Services Board chooses to move forward. Toronto Police are currently equipped with 574 tasers, and the total cost of new equipment would cost $300,000, with an additional $66,000 for training and cartridges. Blair said the money would come from the 2013 budget.
What's the impact of the scandal surrounding Mayor Rob Ford on young people and students? Erica Vella spoke to students and experts on campus this morning.
Blake Lambert teaches political science at Guelph Humber. He says municipal politics have a low voter engagement, not just among youth.
Municipal elections have the lowest involvement, much lower than federal elections, much lower than provincial elections. Hopefully we'll see a spike.
Lambert says he has recently noticed students have become more responsive to city politics.
You're hearing more about it. Like, I'm hearing some people talk about it more. I'm not privy to every student conversation, but yeah, I think if I put stuff out on my Twitter feed, students are responding to it.
In the wake of Mayor Fort's crack cocaine admission, we asked students if their views on city politics have changed.
I just want to have more of a voice to see who's a better leader for Toronto, because clearly it didn't get through last time.
We are kind of the up-and-comers. A little later on, we should be more involved, I think, for sure, yeah.
I don't really follow like the Toronto mayors all that much, but I definitely would vote for him.
Lambert says he does notice an increase in student engagement in city politics since the recent Rob Ford controversy, but he also says it's too soon to see whether this is going to have an effect on the 2014 mayoral election. Erica Vella, Humber News.
New entrepreneurs and happy buyers got together today for the Student Marketplace organized by HSF at the North Campus. Raul Pinto has the details.
The students at the North Campus are showing and selling their products at HSF Marketplace today. Cloth, jewelry, beauty products, and more are available to be purchased at the event held by the Humber Students Federation. Humber College has a vast number of designers and artists hidden among different programs.
Because this is all handmade by me, other than the actual stitching of the clothes. So I said, yeah, it's an opportunity to show Humber people what I'm doing, you know? The concept kind of merged for me, heavy-handed hitters, and I just kept playing with design. I have maybe like 6 or 7 logos, and I just play with it, and I've just been doing it ever since.
Kay Tracy, Vice President of Humber Affairs North, says that they held the event to let the community develop their business skills.
Promoting entrepreneurship within our students, because we have a lot of students with great business ideas. So this is kind of a way of HSF bringing out the entrepreneurs in our students and promoting it to other students. So it's like students supporting students.
With affordable prices for handmade products, not only sellers are winning at this place, people with tight budgets can also find things that normally wouldn't find at these prices. Raul Pinto, Humber News.
When we come back, we'll have more news from across the country and around the world. Jonathan Rumley will have the sports news, and we'll have your weather forecast with Rachel Landry.
Cold temperatures are sneaking up on us, and don't put those umbrellas away yet. I'll have your 5-day weather forecast after the break.